when I was growing up and I saw mamas making chapati or like different aunties and different people, it always looked so difficult. To be honest, even into adulthood, I don't think I ever learned like how to make the actual dough until very, very recently, or at least like how to make it well. And it was mainly because it just looked so time intensive. It looked like it was just labor, and your girl wasn't trying to work, especially for food. Welcome back to my channel. I am so glad that you're here. Thank you for tuning in, for supporting, and for subscribing. For those of you that are new, subscribe, one. And two, just a little bit about me. My name is Nema, and I am a mom of three. The eldest is 5, I have a 3-year-old, and I have a little 2-month-old. So life is really fast and it's very busy, but it's also really full and filled with a lot of answered prayers. So really grateful for that. And on this channel, I want it to be a space where I can share some life with you all, some just like our day-to-day routines, and also some things that I've discovered that have made this life in America a little bit easier to manage. And one of those things is some recipes that I've learned, some like tips and tricks to like getting around the preparation. Today, I would like to share with you guys a recipe for Kenyan chapatis using the KitchenAid mixer. Creating the dough for chapatis has always been a super intimidating process for me. I don't know about you, but for me, anytime I ever try to make chapatis, like they would either come out too hard, too soft, like the dough just was never right. It like, or at least it didn't feel like it to me. So this recipe that I'm going to show you creates perfect chapati dough in 5 minutes. I promise you. And it also has like 4 or 5 ingredients or something like that. So extremely easy. And I hope that this can also give you some time back in your life as you go about your busy life as well. So join me as I make some chapatis for my family. Let's get into some of the equipment and ingredients that you're gonna need. So let me show you what those are. You are going to need a rolling pin. I like to use this type of pin just because it's kind of effortless. Like it just moves with you, and it takes a lot of the effort from you having to like push down on it. So I like this one. You also need a frying pan and this brush. Any kind of brush will work, but I use this one because it cleans a little bit easier. And as far as ingredients, you need your water, you need some oil. I use vegetable oil or any kind of oil that you have is fine. Some salt, a pinch of sugar. So you certainly don't need like a full thing of sugar. And then the main ingredient is flour. So we're just gonna combine all of that and it's gonna come out to be chapati. So after the dough is made, I like to move it to my work surface and then manipulate it just a little bit And then this is just flour from the bigger canister, just so that it's a little bit easier to work with. I like to take a little bit and just spread it so that it just doesn't, you know, stick to the surface a ton. And then I roll it around a little bit. And then I go ahead and chop it in little pieces. These are going to be my chapatis. And this particular recipe only makes like 6 to 8 chapatis, but if you just double it, you can make as many as you want, 12 to 16, I guess. And then if you triple it, you know, you can make as many as you want. So I make them into little balls because these are what I will work with later on when I'm ready to cook. Also, if you're here to learn or to see how to make perfectly round balls or like perfectly round chapatis, this ain't the channel. Okay? Okay. I place them back in here so that the gluten can do its thing. Put them back in there, cover them up like a little saran wrap or a towel, whatever you have. And then let them sit. I let them sit for like, even like 10 minutes is fine. So we are, it's been already like about 10 to 15 minutes. So we're gonna remove the covers and we're gonna go ahead and take out each individual ball, spread a little bit of flour on the working surface, again, so that it doesn't stick on there. Take our rolling pin and try to create a circle. So then you take your brush and your oil and coat the chapati. You don't have to do a lot, just a little bit. And then you sprinkle a little bit of flour on it, just a little bit. And then you begin rolling. So you stretch and roll, stretch and roll, stretch and roll, stretch and roll, like that, like that. And then to make it just a little bit longer, you can, it broke off. You can continue doing that. And then you just bring it all together, like coil it on itself. It's kind of how it should look like. There you go. Put that on the side. Repeat the steps. Once you are done coiling them and just setting them aside, you can let them sit there and rest a little while. That's perfectly fine. But if you're in a pinch and you're in a hurry, which I usually am, that's why this recipe works great, because it doesn't even make that many. So I'm not standing up for a long time. But yeah, if you're in a pinch, you can go ahead and start getting them ready. And I'm gonna roll each chapati and pass them on to my husband. So this guy right here is gonna flip the chapatis for us. Hopefully he doesn't burn them, but if he does, it's his fault, not mine. All right, so we've just rolled 2. We have 2 pans heating up. We're gonna be cooking 2 at a time. And since I only made just a very few, that's gonna be a very quick process. So, yeah, you ready? Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, all right, let's go. Okay. So here we go. First chapati.
These are the roundest chapatis I have ever seen.
That's false. Okay. So you can turn that one off. All right. I hope you found this video helpful. Remember to like and subscribe and comment down below. All right, thanks guys. See you on the next one. Bye. All right, it's the moment of truth. Let's go. You gonna taste one? That big one?
Ooh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Beautiful. It's good? Approved. Yeah? All right, guys. That's it from us.